After picking up his father's sandals and sword, Theseus headed on foot to Athens. The road was long and fraught with danger. The roads were full of bandits, and there were wild beasts on the loose in the fields and forests. But Theseus was not afraid. He set out alone on his way to meet the father he did not know. On the way, the young man met several bandits. Among them was Paraphitis, famous for his iron club. Theseus was attacked by the villain, but managed to dodge the strikes. After a powerful counterattack punch, Theseus disarmed and killed Paraphitis with his own club. Soon after, he encountered Circeon, who was challenging all the travelers to a melee without the use of weapons. Circeon killed all that he defeated. The young hero bravely faced his challenger. They measured forces, and Circeon proved to be very strong. Theseus used unprecedented fighting techniques to defeat Circeon. To this day, he is considered the inventor of Greco-Roman wrestling. After defeating other bandits, Theseus was attacked by a large boar, but not even Mother Nature's creatures could stop the stubborn boy. After wiping out the animal, the hero met Procrustes, the most feared figure in the region. He offered the hero a bed to rest in. Procrustes had two beds, one large and one small. When a tall visitor appeared, he offered the small bed. Since the man could not fit into the bed, he would cut off his legs to fit the bed perfectly. If the visitor was small, he offered the large bed. And for the visitor to fill the bed, he would pull the victim's legs and arms with ropes. But this bandit was no match for the hero. Theseus threw him into the small bed and made him taste his own poison. After this long journey, Theseus arrived in Athens. But even without having sent any message, his arrival did not surprise the old king Aegeus, who was already waiting for him. He had been warned days before by the sorceress Medea, who had predicted the arrival of the king's heir. But he did not learn the whole truth. The sorceress had gained much influence in Aegeus's court, and knew that her clout would be lost with Theseus's arrival. She warned the king that the arrival of the man would be responsible for the monarch's death. She told the king to welcome the visitor with all hospitality, offering him a glass of wine. In this way, all his problems were solved. The king offered the poison cup of wine to his guest. Theseus raised the cup and toasted the king's health. When he raised his arm, the king's sword became visible, and Aegeus recognized it immediately. Theseus was about to drink the wine, but the king knocked the goblet over. Then he embraced his son, who had finally come to stand beside his father. Aegeus expelled the sorceress Medea from his kingdom for conspiring against his son's life. The king introduced Theseus to the people of Athens and recognized him as the Prince of Attica and heir to the Athens throne.